Looks like I'm live. Let's see if anybody shows up tonight. I need a better camera. This camera makes me look terrible.
Not the camera.
Thanks. Somebody's here. How you doing? Why don't you let me know who you are? That way I can at least say hi. Yeah, anyway. My name is Chris. I'm the Rusty Caveman. I've been a YouTuber now for about, I don't know if I can be heard well enough. I want to get in one of the, one bar on the microphone here. Hey, Rocky's here. How you doing, bub? Can you hear me? Let's see here. Details. I can hear you. Good. Because on my screen, the microphone looks pretty bad. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. How you doing? You get my email? I responded back to yours. I placed the order for Meyer Hatchery. We've got 42 new baby chicks on our way. It'll be here in the beginning of June. Looking forward to that. Got a bunch of, a lot of straight runs, and because we need roosters. And then whatever roosters don't turn out to be friendly become soup. And we're looking forward to that too. Other than that, haven't done a whole lot of video in the last week, a little over the last week. I've been either working my full-time job or doing other stuff. It's just been busy. This weekend, hopefully that'll change. I've got the swarm traps I need to make this weekend and get those out so that we can catch a swarm of bees to put in our new beehives. So that'll be good content to see. Got any questions? Say hi to your wife for me. Thought it'd be nice to see her on the channel once in a while. Looks like I'm all alone here. Well, I can't wait either. It's been a really long time since I've messed with them, so it's just like starting all over again. As you well know, I'm a big guy, so buying a bee jacket is not an option. So I'm going to have to wear either duct tape my arms and my waist, possibly even my ankles, or rubber band it or something in order to try to keep the bees from walking up my clothes. I will use a hood, but I'll have to barehand it, which I've done it before, so I'm not that worried about it. Wifey, on the other hand, she's going to have a jacket and and gloves. That members only video that you put out, you had a lot of good you had a lot of good views in there that you haven't used before, coming at it from different angles. I just personally found it to be interesting. I like to see how your sawmill is all set up. It's pretty cool. Sounds like Dad's almost home. He should be driving by here in a second. He was at the old car club in Jackson. That'll be cool. You did, I guess, about a year ago. You were refinishing the inside of the shop, putting all the wood up on the inside of the, I guess, the control center. Be nice to see what that looks like now. Um, I can't wait till I get my sawmill put together. It's got to happen this year. It's been in the box for 2 years. I'm half afraid to pull it out and something may not work. But what do you do with all the sawdust? I'm seeing you spread it around here and there, but I'm sure you've got to dump it somewhere. I know that you burn your slab pile. I got the Woodland Mills. It's the 126 bandsaw mill. It's a smaller bandsaw mill. I built the platform for it last year. Had some problems with it. It finally appears to be pretty solid. So I got to get the rails on it, and then I think my biggest concern is putting the head together. I want to try to do it in like a couple day run because I don't want to get it half done, box open, everything laying out, and then have it start raining on me. So I'm figuring it's going to take me 2 full days to do it. So trying to come up right now in this season is for 2 full days without rain and without other stuff where I can actually work is it's a scarcity at this point. Well, you've got all kinds of wood mixed up in there. I guess it probably doesn't make a very good mulch, does it? It's probably too fine for mulch. And I figure if you set it on fire, it would probably burn for days. I plan on using my sawdust for, depending on what I'm milling, for bedding for the chickens. And when the goats come along, I'll use it for bedding for that too. But you can't use cedar and you can't use walnut for bedding. Well, I guess you can the cedars with the chickens. That's a good idea. Have you thought about making pellets? Some of the other wood wood mill sites that I've seen talked to or watched on YouTube, they're making like pellets for wood burning stoves. Um, I guess it's probably not very cheap to start up with, but if you have a constant flow of pellets, it's a revenue stream. You do an awful lot of hardwood, so that would go well with that. Still hoping to do a tour. Um, there's a couple YouTubers that are north of me an hour or so. I'd like to go up and meet them. Um, it's a couple south. I wouldn't mind if I can get over your way and we can do a meetup or something there. I think it'd be fun. And I know you've got something coming up that's going to kind of cut into the income for a little while. Just if it's cheap enough to get the equipment, yeah, it might be a revenue stream. Might be something you can work with. I don't think I would ever produce enough to make it worthwhile. I was trying to fly my drone the other day. It's man, that light just doesn't work well. Anyway, it's I got a little Mini 2, DJI Mini 2. Anyway, I'm getting the gimbal stuck, so I got to figure that out, or I got to figure out how to replace it or something. Yep, they make pellets from sawdust, and I think it's same machine that you can use to make pellets for chicken feed and stuff like that, but I'm not certain about that. You use grain and you grind up a bunch of grains and make pellets out of it. I had a 200 some odd dollar credit at Costco, um, and so I used that to buy it. So I think I paid 250 for it total. It's about a $400 drone, and it was a lot of fun to fly. It was easy to fly. I'm in the process of working on my um, Part 107 pilot's license, so that I can fly it, so I can fly the drone commercially. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But I got to figure out what's wrong with this one first, because without the gimbal, I can't control the camera. I know the replacement part for this thing it looks to be about 120 bucks. Um, if I replace the drone itself, that's 300 bucks. So, yep, sounds like Dad's home. Um, I don't know. Haven't quite decided. Either way, at this point, I think I'm going to take it apart and see what it's going to take to get to the gimbal. If it's not that bad, maybe I'll buy the part and try to fix it myself. It would be the cheapest option. So what's coming up on your channel? Yeah, looks like we got somebody new in. So if you're new, my name's Chris. I'm the Rusty Caveman. Right now, for the most part, I'm talking to Burnt Church. His name's Rocky. He's got a great channel. He's out of Tennessee, and he does some sawmill stuff and some homesteading stuff. I recommend you check it out. Is that the same puzzle frame you did with the uh, tung oil and the linseed oil? The linseed oil did look the best. And the shorts that you had on that puzzle frame was pretty good too. Oh, it's a different one. Oh, that'd be cool. If I remember correctly, you're coming up on 2,500 subs, aren't you? I think when I first started talking to you, you had about 120, maybe 200. I'm looking forward to it. Got a stink bug walking across the screen of my computer. Guess it's that time of year again. Yeah, when you started taking off, well, you started pretty steady gaining it. You did great. I'm hoping someday mine will take off. I do need to make some more videos though, so that's part of the problem at the moment. I've got to get I've got to have something worth recording. What type of videos do you have that normally does the best? Not counting shorts. Yeah, I know. And I was doing pretty good toward the end of last year, but once winter hit, it seems like I just had nothing to record. I mean, it's just I had no content that was worth watching. I think we're going to try a little bit of electroculture this year. I think we're going to I'll make up some the coils and put them in Dad's garden. We'll see how long they last before he rips them out and throws them away. But I think we're going to give it a shot. See what happens. We need to come up with a new schlick for this year. I really like how the clover came out. That looks good. You need to let us know whether or not you need to. Yeah, I was doing pretty good with the shorts. You need to let us know if for the cover if you got to mow it first. I've got some 2, 3 different. I don't know where that box went. There's a box running around with some of seeds in it. I was going to. Oh, you just filed it under today. Okay. Um, I've got some mullet. I've got some sorghum. I want to try a plant. I've got some red wheat. I'm going to try just a thin strip of 2 or 3 different things just to see how it comes up. I'd like to do my own grain and then get a grain mill and mill it myself. I definitely want to try sorghum. I've never tried to harvest and boil sorghum before, so that'd be something new. Done a lot of sap. Although one day I would like to try walnut sap. That's supposed to be something kind of unique. Well, buying the seeds were a little bit more expensive than I thought. I picked them up at got them at New Leaf Market or something. We'll see how it goes. I also got I got these still sitting on my desk here. My desk is an absolute mess. I've got probably can't see it very well. Tobacco, really teeny tiny seeds of tobacco. I'm going to. I think I'll try to plant 2 or 3 tobacco plants this year. I'm starting to run out of time. I'm going to have to get at least this started here pretty soon. I grew up doing helping in other people's tobacco patches, so I'm quite familiar with the process. But again, that was 40 some years ago. Yeah, maple syrup tapping. It's you got to catch it at the right time, or else it just doesn't work. Um, I picked up the tobacco from somebody up in Michigan. It might be Michigan tobacco. Don't know. He sends a card with it. Let's see if I can get it so you can see the card. He sends a card with the order, which I thought was pretty cool. I just want to, my biggest goal is to try out some things and, SHTF situation. It'd be nice to have some trade goods. And when it comes to making alcohol, I'm pretty well covered. I can make any beer, any wine, any mead that I want to make. I am not into making moonshine. Don't have the equipment for it. Really don't even want to try it. But everything up to moonshine, I don't have a problem making. I enjoy it. Yeah, my camera's terrible. I need to get a better camera. Yeah, maybe you lost service because I still see you. And the stream is still going. It's going to go for another 9 minutes. My little indicator up here in the corner says that there's one other person with us, but they haven't joined in yet. I was trying to talk the wife into joining me on the stream, but she has absolutely no interest. I think I'm going to look at trying to do a when I had the store in when I had the store here, I had a pretty good batch of customers that were moonshiners. A couple of them were fairly famous because I sold everything that you needed except for the stills themselves. I sold the grains, all the other mixture stuff. So I had everything. Yeah, that's what I figured because the stream's still going. So I had everything. So it was nice to meet those folks and chat with them. A lot of good information. And occasionally a sample would show up at the store, and I definitely appreciated that. In fact, that's one of the things I miss about the store is I don't get any samples anymore. There's a couple of wineries that we like locally that we go catch up with them once in a while. We've got a handful of bottles of wine that's just waiting to be drunk. So what you got going for the weekend? We're supposed to have rain today and rain tomorrow. Your wife runs and hides from the camera. Yeah, I know. Um, Mine does too if she can get away with it. I have talked her into doing the chickens a couple of times. I'll probably ask her to do it again next week or soon. Um, it makes a good short. She gets more views in some of those videos than I do. But who doesn't love chickens? Oh, I've got a few jugs of this and that laying around here. I keep for medicinal use. Um, I did have a buddy who was actually on the Moonshiner show. Um, he gave me some stuff, and it was delicious. But I gave it to my dad because he likes to have a little snort of this every once in a while, and well, it's all gone now. We had some pretty good storms north of us. We got a little bit of rain, and that was it. You know, looking at the map, you're in line for it, but hopefully it's only one day, and hopefully you don't get hit too bad. It's supposed to have a lot of heavy hail with it, some sections of it. There's supposed to be some tornadoes with it, but I haven't heard anything recently. I think for us, we're pretty well done. Maybe a little rain tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to get that much. All right, bud. Yes, it's been great chatting. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping and talking. I'll let the stream go out the next 4 or 5 minutes. See if anybody else wants to stop by and say hi. If you followed along this long, my name's Chris. I'm the Rusty Caveman. Um, been spending most of the stream chatting with Bert Church. He's got a channel. Does a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some woodworking. He's got a sawmill. He's working on a barn. A little bit of he's got garden stuff mixed in. It's a great channel. If you get a chance, check it out. Strongly recommend it. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. You enjoy your dinner. Mine was I had some wings tonight from a local pizza shop. Say hello to the wife and talk with you later. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thanks for watching.